What I'm starting to figure out is every guy that I attract all look like criminals.
Is that your type, would you say?
I think so.
God, I'm so player.
Like, they all look like criminals.
So what is it about these criminals that's so attractive?
I don't know. It's something about a that look like he on his way to jail that just gets me. Like, I don't know. It's like, if I'm able to just hit you, you're bitch.
So you want to hem you up? That's what you say. That's why you picking these jail
No.
to hem your ass up.
No, but I don't want to be able to make you feel like less of a man. If I'm able to make you feel like less of a man, you're not the one.
So you.
What's a red flag that secretly turns you on?
Felons. The more convictions, the better.
Fuck around with me, it's gonna be consequences and repercussions.
Welcome to the yard where men get violated, gang related, don't shake hands, these they masturbate. Commissary necessary, guards collaborator, violator. Bodies haters locked down, hibernate. Flatline. Psychotic, ain't nowhere to run or hide, better pop body. Ain't no automatic guns, better hop body. Killing us is just for fun, cause that's psychotic.
Big Bass Life checking in. Out here in D-Town. On my way to Thailand. So, waiting on this train. This is Big Bass Life with another informative video, man. We're gonna do some prison talk real quick. But I want to address something real quick, man, in talking to the ladies. Ladies, you know, you gonna like what you like. All my ladies out there, they like what they like, man. You know, and fellas, you gotta understand, like, there is just like we look for the exotic, we look for the adventurous, you know, we look for women that like kind of like got a little mean streak in them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, in terms of sexiness, attractiveness, fun. You know, don't nobody want to be with somebody boring, man. Women like to live on the wild side. And of course, you know, I'm in the entertainment business, the rap business, or whatever you want to call it, Hollywood. All of that is a part of being adventurous, man, living on the wild side. So a lot of women, that's the type of men they want. And that's why they're more prevalent. They're more, attracted to dudes that are thugs. You call them thugs, convicts, criminals. You can give them all the names you want. But last time I checked, Malcolm X, he was in prison for, a little pimping and pandering, for stealing. Martin did his fair share of doing time in the joint. So when dudes always talk about like, oh man, you've been locked up, that's supposed to make me feel some kind of way. It really don't. And I don't wear it as a badge of honor. I don't look at it like I'm better than you because I've been locked up, or I'm gangster, or it makes me so hard. It don't do none of that. But what it does is it gives me a level of experience and a level of growth that you probably don't have. And because you don't have that, you look at things through blinders, through horse blinders. You're looking at things one way. You don't look at the whole full picture. When women they like a dude that got intelligence, that got, little hood in them, that can be a man, and that can be, you can have fun with. So that's the thing. But that ain't what I'm here to get into. I want to get into the story about this inappropriate relationship. Now, I had been like maybe 3 years or 4 years in on Chocolate City. Chocolate City is where Pimp C said this.
Like I hit one unit, it was so live, they call it Chocolate City. It's called Darrington. I don't know if you heard of it, but it's really live over there. I mean, the broads is bopped up, they fingernailed up, they got their heads whipped, and they choosing. You know what I mean? And I hit this place, and it was so live until, man, I just got to writing songs. I think I wrote 9 songs in 3 days. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm just in my cell, and it was so live, the atmosphere. Then I leave there and go to another spot, and it's so dead and boring in Huntsville until I'm just like, no motivation.
Now, let me give you a little bit about Chocolate City, because Chocolate City was like no other unit like in the system. And to be honest with you, we made this prison Chocolate City, which was Darrington unit, we made Darrington what it was. So the climate, the women, the guards, all that was us. So it was almost like walking into a prison where it was like a hip hop musical, because I had it so lit, you know, not just myself. It was brothers like Prince Rashid over there. I'm gonna try to find a pic of Prince Rashid where we could put it up. You had other cats that was out of D-Town that was in there doing things. Popeye on the boxing tip. You know, it was a lot of different cats over there. I just can't come off the head and name everybody. TC, CD out of Dallas. A lot of different cats, man, that was over there doing their thing. And of course, I can't forget Smith D of Face Mob. He was over there at the time. But it was already lit. It was lit when they got there, because rap was like in the forefront. So we used to have Islamic community and we used to, you know, do our thing. But anyway, they had some new recruits coming in, you know, some guards coming in, and they was like on OJT, meaning like on the job training. So we had we had a little concert or whatnot at the chapel. So a lot of people came out. Every time they hear, you know, man, Baz gonna be up at the show. They doing something down there. That's going down there. So I used to get tapes and beats and stuff like that in from the free world. And, you know, I had a brother named Abu. Abu used to get tapes and CDs and all kind of stuff in. But anyway, I paired with Smith D, and Smith D came to the unit. You know, we had it lit. So one day we was in the chapel, right? So they had the OJTs working. So there's one OJT, man. She was built, man. She was thick, big old butt, thick. You know, I was like, man, she was nice. She had to be about 23, maybe 22, 23, chocolate. You know, had her little hair. I don't know if it was weave or not, but at that time, I didn't even care. But she was built. She was like, I ain't gonna say Nicki Minaj thick, but she was Megan Thee Stallion thick. Let's put it like that. She was Megan Thee Stallion thick. But anyway, we had like a little concert at the Islamic chapel. So everybody filed in. I seen her, you know, so it had another guard that was working with her, kind of trying to show her the ropes, how to count people, how to do this and do that. Anyway, we went on with the program. So the program went on. Brothers give a speech, and it's like about a 30, 45-minute speech. So everybody is packed. So, you know, then in the intermission, they would have me come on. And I would usually rap or, you know, throw something that's synonymous with the speech, right? So I got real good at, you know, okay, let me know what the speech is, then I'll know what to fashion my music to or whatever. So anyway, I did my thing, came out. She was there. She was watching. So, you know, it kind of helped me, gave me a little bit more motivation. She was sitting there watching from the far end of the pew. You know, you had about 200-300 people in attendance. Maybe it was about 200 people. It was packed. But anyway, I did my thing. You know, brothers was cheering and hollering. It was standing ovation. It was cool. Got my little props for doing my thing. But most importantly, she got wind of me. She saw me. So anyway, a day go by. I make eye contact with her on the way out the door, leaving the chapel. So a week go by, I didn't see her. She worked other places. I seen her this other time. So my dude is like looking at me. He see like he see her eyes, and see she looking at me, and I'm looking at her and whatever. So my dude was like, "Say, man, don't do it. Don't, whatever you thinking, don't do it. Don't do it." But I'm like, man, you see the way she looking at me? I'm telling Smith D this. So me and Smith is on the same wing. I go to the wing one day. I'm in the kitchen, and I see her. She's working in the kitchen, right? So I'm going to get to the meat and potatoes. We going to skip all of the, you know. But anyway, I'm telling him like, man, I see her. She in there. I'm going to write her a note. So my stupid ass, I wrote her a note. Wrote her a little short note. I balled it up in a piece of paper. I went to work. I jump the line, go in the back. She's in the officer's dining room. So my dude let me in. I go in there. I see her. She with 3 or 4 other people. You know what I'm saying? So she looking. She at the window. And I don't know if maybe they told her. Well, I'm going to fast forward that. Someone told her in orientation that you'll be tested at some point. they'll have an inmate come and put something in your hand, and they'll test to see if you'll give it up or tell, or let us know, you know what I'm saying? That'll either make or break your job. But anyway, so fast forward to the story. I'm in the OJT, I'm in the officer's dining room. I'm looking through a little hole in the thing, and I'm getting ready to, I'm looking at her, and she see me. She get up. I tell her to come to the window. So she come to the window. And I told her, like, hey, man, I'm digging you and this and that. Look, I wrote a little something for you and this and that, boom. So I handed her the note. She took the note and she put it in her pocket. She put it in her pocket. She put the note in her pocket. Oh, I'm feeling like $1 million. She walked off. I'm watching her waddle away. I'm like, woo, man, I think I got me one. So I went to the wing. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling and whatnot. So I hear a commotion outside. So I'm laying in my bed. I told Smith D, yeah, Smith, this and that. So Smith getting ready to leave to go to work. He worked in the commissary. So Smith left, went to work. I'm sitting there. And then all of a sudden, I left out of the gate and I'm coming back, going back toward work. And I see the laws, they looking for somebody. So I dip off into the kitchen. When I dip off into the kitchen, I'm trying to look for her. And I be damned. The laws ran up and they said, that's him. Point at me like, is that him? Point at me. And I be damned. She stepped out of the crowd and said, nodded her head. And they had a note. And I be damned. They had the note that I gave her in my handwriting. So they told me turn around, put the handcuffs on me, right? Asked me where I lived, told them where I lived. They took me to the holdover. They got a holdover. It's like where they lock you up before you go to court. So they put me in a holdover and locked me up, man. They went, packed my stuff up, and then I can hear it all around the unit that Baz got locked up for old girl, right? Yeah, I got locked up. I'm locked up while I'm locked up inside of the penitentiary. But anyway, fast forward, I got knocked down a couple of classes because of that. And that's called an inappropriate relationship with an officer. That's what that's called. That's a major case. And they'll knock you down. They'll even deny you parole because of that. Thing about it is, she come back later on and was trying to tell me that she thought it was thought that I was working with the people to trying to set her up, and she had to turn the letter in to make sure that her job was safe. Her job safety was ever, what she keep her job. Anyway, come to find out, man, she was the biggest mule on the unit. I was on some love stuff, but they had some other players and hustlers out of Houston and these other spots. Man, they was putting her to work. They had her bringing in cigarettes, weed, phones. She was bringing everything in, and they put it in they look meow meow. They put it in they meow meow, and they sneak it on through. And they have it in a Ziploc bag, put it in they meow meow, and they come on through with it, drop it off. You know what I'm saying? And dudes, that's how dudes are winning. But lo and behold, I just want to let y'all know, man, like, can't hate the brothers for doing what they doing, man, when you at the bottom of the totem pole. This is Big Bass Life with another informative video. Man, like, comment, subscribe if you're digging the channel. If you're liking what's going on, man, you want to hear more stories, more. We're going to get into it. This is Big Bass Life with another informative video. Like, comment, subscribe. All right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, every day.
Yeah.
Like, I made I put a prison rap click together called called The Outfit, man. All the way around the system, I had guys. When Chad came in there, I let him hear some of my guys. Man, these guys is awesome, man. When I talk about rapping, like
no shit. So how y'all putting this down? Yeah, it's just kind of like y'all just stayed on the table.
We beating on the table, man, and rapping. But if we go into the chapel, they had the mic with the mixing board, so I get them to send me CDs and tapes. And we go in there and put that shit in.
No shit.
Yeah, right on. So I was ready. When I got home, they were saying, man, this man here doing 3, 4, 5 songs a day.
Yeah.
They didn't know I already had that stuff recorded, man. I just,
you just waiting to drop
looking for the beats, man. You know what I'm saying?
Coast, West Coast, let's smoke, come and take a ride with me. Money ain't a thing when you're staying in your lane. Everybody trying to stack their cheese with me. See, I count it all, 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 count it all. I just thought I'd let you know I count it all before I go. Hold up. And I just thought I'd let you know I count it all before I go.
My biggest regret in life is not using my time on this earth. Spend more time fucking bitches.
Yeah, my bitch, she bad, got a lot more ass, nothing about me average. Nigga get mad and they act like you never had a motherfucking baddie. Chasing these chickens, pop out, hitting them gone, you drop by. Box don't belong to you, cock block. Got so many files, need to drop by. New Orleans, wet, wet, mop, mop. Dreadhead, bumper clock, top pop. Talk your shit, let her bop, bop. Fall asleep, call the beat, wop, wop. Dancing in the club or the drop top. Just like a fuck nigga, yop, yop. Pull up in the cut, hit a pop, pop. That's why I'm moving like Tupac.